So today we got SPAZ and Drugs, brothers from the KP crew.
Yes, sir. Sir.
So how long have you guys been writing?
I started writing when I want to say I started writing when I was a kid, but it was never pieces. It was always just like tags here and there, trying to get into it. Stickers that I would just make homemade. When I started piecing, I think I was, how old was that when we went to, it's like when I joined KP.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Your brother said that since you were a little kid, you'd always have like a little sketchbook and you'd draw those characters.
Yeah, ever since I was little, I was always drawing. Since it was in school, I was always drawing. I would never do my work. It was just drawing, and then even then, like I would just turn the paper in like that. In high school, they would actually sometimes give me credit for it. Most of the time, they wouldn't. But I was always drawing, and the character always came. It just came out of like a Chicano kind of stuff. Like I was always drawing a Cholo character. The one that kind of stuck was just the bandana, slick back, big nose, or big clown nose. But that one's the one that stuck. Everything else was just like, I can't even remember him. I remember there was one with a beanie, there was one with a fedora, there were some with longer beards, different mustaches, different tattoos. But this one's the one that really hit that muscle memory that I would just be able to do anywhere.
You think you got into drawing just because both your older brothers
were
taggers?
Positively, yeah. I mean, when I was little, even my sister, she was always drawing. I always wanted to be like her because she was beast, as badass as fucking drawing. And they would turn into graffiti when I looked up, and my brothers were always out, they were always tagging, and I was like, damn, why can't I tag? And then they just turned into tagging from there. But especially when I was like 16 or so, my brother comes and he's like, hey, you want to be from the crew? I want to start tagging. I was like, hell yeah. That's when I started putting my character up. And then I got feel for the can, and I think I love the can. I like the can better than scribes and mops and other markers and shit.
How old were you when you started tattooing?
Tattooing, I started doing... the first ever tattoo that I did, it was never like... I was tattooing constantly. It started off in 9th grade. I was just doing stick and pokes on my homies for free. And what I would do is I would take like a pin, and I would take the sharp part off, like a pin that you know the pins you wear. I would just take that off. I would buy ink from Amazon. Is like the only thing that I would buy, and I would use water bottle caps and stick the needle into a pencil, tie it up, and I was just stick and poke my homies from there. And then I started getting into like more tattooing professionally. Like when I was like 17, I started doing hella big tats, like whole arm pieces that my cousins wanted. My brother, he let me tat him up. And then from there, it really like took off.
Yeah. How'd you feel about your brother getting into this whole graffiti scene?
Well, like when he was younger, like he liked drawing a lot. And when I left for a while, moved out of the area, and when I came back, he was already like drawing, like doing graffiti, but on his own, by himself. He was a winner, basically.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm not gonna let him be out there just be a winner.
Yeah.
So I brought him around, a couple, times in the carne asadas and stuff. And, they started, they got along with him pretty well. And I was like, what's up, bro? Like, paint with us. And he was like, yeah, I'll paint with you guys. We went painting up, and they liked his style and everything. And so fuck it.
So your third brother, is he also from the crew?
Nah, my older brother, he's from HA. They call him Miles from HA.
Alright.
Yeah. He's where I got it from him, Yeah, he was always painting. He was crazy with it though. Like they call him the billboard bandit. He was up there always catching billboards and shit. Yeah, he was crazy with it. So that's where I got it from,
How much older than you is he? Like the age difference between all three of you?
From me to him, I'm 3 years older than him.
Yeah.
And my older brother, he's probably like 4 years older than me. Yeah.
That's right. And then what about your sister? Did she ever get into graffiti?
She never got into graffiti, but she was really good at doing portraits and stuff. Like really good at pretty much anything, honestly, drawing cartoons and art. She can do graffiti. You know, she can do anything. She was really good at it. She helped this one out a lot. You know.
Yeah.
You know, all that stuff.
Yeah, with her like drawing and stuff, it really helped me out with graffiti because it's just like I could do anything on the spot. Like I don't need a sketchbook or I need to bring my book out and okay, I'm gonna do this and this and this. It was more like I always practice on the book, got muscle memory, and then I just knew what to do on the wall once I was there.
That's right.
Mm.
How much older is she than you guys?
Damn, how old is she? She's like
She's 10 years older than me.
probably.
Okay, so she's the oldest.
Yeah, she's the oldest. Yeah,
She's the oldest.
yeah.
All right. Where do you think you want to go with this, like graffiti thing? You think you might ever get back into tattooing? You said you did it before.
Yeah.
But you gave it back. You gave it up a little bit.
I don't think I have the patience for it like that. Honestly, yeah, I don't think I have the patience like that. And then, you know, sometimes I don't know, I don't really like dealing with people that much. So I saw he had, you know, he had a passion for it and everything. So I gave him all my stuff. He already had his own stuff, but like, yeah, all this stuff too, you know. And then, you know, I let him practice on me. I have my whole back, my arms, you know. He did everything.
He has an unfinished back piece that I did.
You know, I have a bunch of stuff. You know, I'm still gonna get some more from him. But he's getting good at it. He's really good at it.
Yeah.
So, the crew you guys are in, KP, like, how long have you guys both been in it?
Well, I joined probably like about almost 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah.
I've been in it for like a year, I want to say. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. It was like rough estimate.
Yeah. And you like the crew graffiti theme more than the winner?
Oh, for sure. When I was a winner, it was like, I didn't write drugs when I was a winner. I would go like and just abbreviate it. So I would just write DR. I realized someone else was writing DR. And then I was just like, fuck, I gotta change my fucking name because this was doing way more than I am. So yeah, I was like, fuck that, bro. He's like over here rapping and shit. I'm like, fuck that shit. So I changed my name to drugs, and honestly, there's no other drugs that I've heard of in the valley.
Isn't that weird too? Because it's such
Yeah,
a popular name.
it's exactly like I was just like, damn, no one has that name. I was like, fuck it, and actually, I started writing it, DRUHGZ, just because I was afraid that someone was writing drugs normally. Once I realized no one was, I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just take it over.
That's right.
Yeah, so.
I used to write in Spanish at first.
Yeah, I used to write drogas. It was all
too.
fucking long and shit.
Yeah, I was like, bro, that shit long as fuck.
We would go to spots and
he's like 5 cans for a piece, bro.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn.
this would finish and I would still be working like halfway on my piece and shit.
I was wondering how you came up with that name, drugs.
Honestly, I did a fuck ton of shit, man. I got fucked up. Like, I remember this one time, just in particular, I think it was like acid, shrooms, DMT, Adderall. I was just smoking a gang of fucking dope, like. And then that time I drew for like 24 hours straight, and I still have the painting at home actually, or not a painting. It was like with pencil, but that shit fucked me up so bad because I didn't even get up to piss. I didn't get up to shit. I didn't get up to eat. It was just like I was just drunk, like I was locked the fuck in. Once those like 24 hours were over, I'm looking like everything is fucking laughing at me. I actually stopped doing. I remember I stopped doing the drawing because I looked at it, and it was a weird ass drawing, and then there was like the whole picture was like a clown face, and the clown face started making faces at me, and it just felt like it was making fun of me. And then like I was drawing it while it was making face, like I was forcing myself to draw it, and I was like, I can't do this shit no more. And I fucking threw that shit, and that's when it was over. And like I remember I was like so fucked up, like I would burn my paintings. Like a lot of my paintings, like I took them outside and I would burn them because I don't know. I don't know.
I remember one time I went over his pad. I think we were just gonna smoke or something. And I walk in and he has it kind of like this, you know, all nice with his stuff, his art. And I look to the side and one of them has a hella burnt holes all over it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it's all satanic and shit. And then he's like, oh, he's like, I was fucked up, bro. He's like, my homie walked in and I was right here with a torch just burning holes on that shit. And I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was like that painting. I remember that painting. It was like $100 canvas, bro. And I fucking woke up at like 3 in the morning and just started going ham on it, like straight up, like, you know, just putting words on it. I was a lot into like the 369 Nikola Tesla bullshit, Secrets of the Universe type shit. So I was just writing a bunch of bullshit on it, doing certain symbols on it, just with one marker, one red marker. And I told myself, I was like, if you don't burn this shit, you're gonna go over it with something else. And I don't know why, like, it would for sure be a better idea to go over it with something else, because it was just a bunch of bullshit. And I burnt it. And I couldn't use the fucking canvas anymore. And to this day, that painting's at my crib. And I just look at it and I'm just like, wow, you're a fucking idiot. You could have just badass shit. And now you just have a bunch of bullshit with holes in it. But it kind of reminds me every now and then of like how it was. So I kind of kept it like that.
Looks cool though.
Yeah.
The story behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope.
Do it again, you know?
Yeah, exactly. This is like exactly.
So
Don't do it.
what area did you guys grow up in?
We grew up in Panorama, honestly. Well, I mean, yeah, we grew up in Panorama, but I moved when I was like, I want to say like 13 to like Pacoima. So I started kicking it around a lot in Pacoima. I used to skate a lot, so I used to kick it at Paxton. And that's actually like the first crew that I was in, but it wasn't like a crew. It was only like a couple of us. It was called Paxton Locals Only. It's probably like, I want to say like 5 of us that would go around. And we would skate all the way to like LA and Hollywood on the subway, on the train. And we'll hit up like Scribes and shit, but we weren't able to get cans, you know? We would just get rejected everywhere we would go to. Like, hey, you're not old enough to get cans. We're like, fuck. The only place we did was, I remember I would go to Valley Riders. I don't think that shit's even around no more. But yeah.
That's the homie above.
Oh yeah.
He's not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to do that. Me and my best friend, we would take our skateboard. We would take a RTD bus down to fucking Hollywood or Venice, and we'd just be fucking skating around, tagging on shit. You know, trying to steal tester cans if we come.
Yeah.
Skating around looking for garages that were open so we could sneak in there and steal like scrap cans or whatever. You know.
Yeah, I know that's one thing. Like, I always wanted to do shit like that, but my homies were never like that.
Well, now, dude, there's so many cameras. There's Ring cameras.
Yeah.
You're like, when I was a kid, there was no fucking cameras. It was way different. But
True that.
now there's like these fucking porch pirates where the motherfuckers are like setting you up and shit. You know, like packages that blow up. And
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that shit. Like, fuck.
That shit.
Yeah, that shit's all bad.
So you still skate?
Yeah, I mean, I'm barely starting to get back into it. I got out the fucking hospital like a couple days ago. I think like 4 days ago, and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Just straight laying. I didn't do shit all fucking time. And within the hour that I come out of the hospital, I had this bright idea to go skate. And so like I go to skate, and at first everything's like all good, it's fine, until fucking I'm throwing myself off the 9 stair at Paxton, knowing I'm not gonna land shit. I just fucking eat shit. I haven't been able to walk right for like the past 3 days because of fucking sore ass legs. I just been like limping like I have something stuck in my ass or something. But yeah, that shit, it fucked me up. But yeah, I'm starting little by little to get back in it, and even people from the crew have the homie Artec, the homie Babe, the homies are trying to get back into skating. We're like, oh, we could go skate, you know, hit some parks, maybe hit them up, you know.
Did you ever skate?
Well, I tried. I mean, I know like how to ollie, you know, ollie, pop, shove it. But when I was at the kickflip, I just gave up. I gave up. The kickflip was too hard for me, so I was like, fuck skating. And then I just left my board. But I did learn a few tricks. I was popping them right there, huh?
Yeah, you did. You learned a few tricks.
Yeah.
I was actually, I was sponsored in my prime, but I got shot in my fucking foot and I couldn't skate anymore for like a year or 2 years. I couldn't walk right. It took that long for it to really like heal up. And even now, like I walk and I fucking feel that shit. It's like all fucked up.
And I was surprised you were popping them tricks.
Yeah, like It's not the same, honestly. Like, I feel it every time, every pop, and every impact. But I couldn't skate after that, so they just fucking...
Where were you at when you got shot?
I was at the plant in Panorama. It was just like, I just watched the new Black Panther movie, Wakanda. I was feeling the Wakandan in me, and some fool put a fucking gun to my chest. Long story short, my dumbass told him to fucking blast me. And then this fool fucking... The funny part is that this fool, like, I knew he wasn't gonna shoot me until this fool turns around and he looks at some girls. And then he's like, fuck, you know what? Shot me in the foot. And I got mad, bro. Like, when you get shot, like, if you've ever been shot or stabbed, like, you know, like, it doesn't hurt the first 2 minutes or so. You'll just feel like when you wake up in the morning and your shit's all fuzzy. You ever felt that before? And it's like, it feels like it's asleep. So my foot felt like it was asleep until it started getting like really, really hot. Like, I felt my foot started getting really hot. And I looked down and I said, motherfucker, did you just shoot me? And I lunged at him to try to sock him still. And when I lunged at him, like, I put my foot like this and I fell on my fucking leg and he pistol whipped me in my fucking face. And then I just fucking knocked out on the ground. I started hopping to the in and out. And I was just there. I was laying for a cool minute.
Was it gangster or like what's the story? Like why did you guys just get into it?
Well, I mean, the little homie, he would dress banged out and shit. We're a skater group, honestly. Like, we don't have beef with nobody. Like, we're just homies just trying to watch a movie. But this fool dressed banged out and shit. And I guess this fool pressed them. This other fool pressed him. He's like, oh, where you from? So and so. When my homie was like, homie was like, nah, like, I don't bang, bro. And he's like, nah, like, you bang. And he was that one of those fools. Like, he was just like trigger happy. He just had a gun and he felt like it was him. So he hit my homie and he smacked him across the face and his glasses flew off his face. When I seen his glasses hit the floor, I said, fuck. If I was in his shoes, I would want someone to step in for me because this fool was small. This fool was like small and the other fool was bigger than him. So I was like, fuck that, you know? Like, I can't let that shit slide. And I told that fool, I was like, what's up, homie? You got a problem? So, like, let's handle it, me and you. This fool's fucking small as fuck. He's younger than you. He's younger than me. And then this fool, that's when he took out the strap and he was like, well, you got a problem? He put that shit to my chest. I was like, what's up? I was like, squeeze that shit. Fucking squeeze that shit.
Fucking squeeze that
shit. Yeah, but I like even when he like had it against my chest, I was like, I'm gonna be in the hospital for a couple months. But yeah.
This last hospital trip that you were just in, what was, you were there for 2 weeks? You didn't say.
The last time, recently I was in the hospital because I got this fucking cough. At first it started off with a cough. It turned into the flu. From the flu, it turned to a lot of mucus in my lungs. Turns out I had pneumonia. From the pneumonia, I got a bunch of bacteria in my blood. So these fucking guys were just sticking me day and night, taking blood. I had 3 different IVs in me. I had 1 on this arm originally. Then they switched it to 2 on this arm. And they were pumping like 5 different antibiotics in my blood. I was fucking depressed as fuck. I was like, get me the fuck out of here as soon as possible. Like, I want to go paint. Like, I want to go out. I want to go get some fresh air. It was horrible experience. I almost felt like I was in jail or some shit. The nurses and shit were all like 100%. Even when I was eating like edibles and shit, they're like, we know you're taking cannabis, but the doctor would just come in and spray perfume a couple times and just walk out.
Yeah, that sucks having IVs in both arms. I had that after my back surgery because you can't. You're just like in that bed.
Exactly,
you can't get comfortable.
You can't,
like, you
bro.
try to lay this way. You're just fucked up. You can't,
both arms is crazy
you
too.
Just can't get comfortable.
Yeah, I was just there like, and then it's like all fucking day. It's not like one of those that. At first, they would give me the ones that would take like 2 hours, and then they would disconnect me until I got fucking stronger. And they were like, "Nah, you're gonna need to be on this shit all day."
Were you able to draw like that?
I actually did. I did 1 drawing when I was in the hospital. Came out pretty dope. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, I like your style, man. I've always dug it. Like when I first talked to you before, I never knew you were that young because, you know, like I came at you with a problem, you know, like just, you know, and with respect, and you were just,
No, yeah.
matched the respect, and ever since then, you know,
No, yeah, to
you
me,
dropped it up. I was like,
yeah. If a problem's like resolvable, then we'll resolve it. Like there's no need for violence. There's no
that's
need.
what I'm saying. It's like there's so much drama and beef and graffiti is unnecessary. If people just communicate and act like adults, it's like,
Yeah, exactly.
you know, like,
So this
that
is
was real.
this
Ever
is
since
the
then.
did.
Oh, sick.
Camera.
I always respected that. Like when I was telling my brother, I was like, yeah, man, I called him because like some fool of my crew and him were having a problem, and I just didn't want it to become something that unnecessary, you know, like
No, we
turn
give
into
up
something it
fuck.
didn't need to become, you know. So
Yeah.
I was trying to nip it in the bud, but by the way you conducted yourself, like through the messages when we talked, I was like, I would have never thought you were 17 at the time or 16.
Yeah, I was
like,
17.
Fuck, dude. I was like,
Yeah, honestly, I was mad, bro.
I know. I could tell you the whole thing was like, you know, like I could, you know, that fool was kind of, you know, he's not from my crew no more. I booted him. He's still
Yeah.
a homie, but like, you know, I just, you know, some people they just, you know, they never got like that big homie until
Yeah,
like, just
exactly.
tell them like,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
you're gonna writing message like, come on, dog. Like you're adding fuel on a situation that doesn't need to be. Like,
Yep.
are you trying to get jumped or fucked up? I'm
Yeah,
just like,
exactly.
you know, but yeah, like what's crazy is that guy is probably 12 years older than you, and your maturity level was like way higher than, you know. But
Yeah.
you know, ever since but I always fuck with your characters and shit
Yeah,
like that. So I was
appreciate
like,
it, bro.
yeah, I'm glad we stayed in touch, and you know,
Yeah,
we
for
do this
real.
for sure.
Yeah, for real, for
I didn't
real.
know that. I talked to him too because he hit me up before about some like locations on some yards.
Mm-hmm.
I shot him some addies and shit. Like whenever he asked me, I always
Yeah.
shot it to him.
Hell
I knew
yeah.
that you guys were from the same crew, but I didn't know you guys were brothers.
Yeah.
A lot of people, don't- even when they see us, they don't, because you know he's white.
Yeah.
He's white as fuck with green eyes. And
This was all black.
all-
Yeah, if everyone says like this one came out quemadito, like he cooked too long in my mom's womb.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
How's
but
your older brother look? He's
Oh, he's
older
also white.
yeah, he's white.
There's no color eyes, but he's white too.
But you guys
Yeah,
are both Mexican from, you told me from where?
Yep.
Like Sinaloa.
Oh, my parents are from. My mom's from
Oh,
Sinaloa.
Guadalajara, right?
Yeah, my dad's from over there, and my mom's from Sinaloa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Do you guys go over there and visit? Or?
Not right now.
But you've been down there?
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's cool out there. You know, we have a lot of. My grandparents have a lot of land over there, so we go over there and we have a good time. You know.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Even like a couple of days ago, my mom was like, "Oh, let's go to Mexico. Like, let's go, let's go. I'm down. Right now, everything's cheap."
Yeah, very good deal on some shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just crazy right now.
Yeah.
Though, like, fuck that shit. You know?
It's like that
Yeah.
around the world right now. It's
Yeah,
like,
everywhere.
It's wild,
Yeah.
bro. It's like,
yeah,
fuck.
that shit's all fucked up.
I try to just keep my head because like that shit, you know, like it can cause like anxiety. It's like worrying about all this shit that you can't really do nothing about.
Yep.
I just, you know, I try to play the ignorant one, like put my head in the sand and not think about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I mean, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, me
So-
personally, I like remembering the story of it's this story from the Bible when they're all on a boat and Jesus tells this fool like, "You want to come walk on water?" This fool's like, "Yeah, I believe in you," and he's keeping his eyes on him. And Peter gets out and he's like walking on water, but when he looks around and he focuses on the storm, he falls in the water because he doubted and he looked in the storm. And you just gotta keep your eyes on Jesus, you know. That's kind of always how I look at it. Like, it's out of my control. It's not out of his control. All I can do is pray, bro.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah.
He was telling me that you go to church. You're really religious.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, bro. Like, my life's always been. It's never been easy. It's never been easy. Like, I've always been broke as fuck. Like I started making money off tattoos and shit. But it's always been hard, and even like that, all the drugs I fucking did, all the bullshit I did, and the fact that I can still have like hope with this shit, like it's a miracle itself. That shit, it really helps me. Like when I go to church, I feel different. Like, you don't have to be you don't have to be religious to be a follower of the Bible, you know. Like, I'm not religious, honestly. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a Christian, or I wouldn't say I'm Catholic either. Just because certain churches interpret things different ways. Like, I just read my Bible and that's it, you know. I try to follow what it says on my
I was
own.
raised Catholic, but I was just, you know, try to just, you know, be You know, the person, you know,
Exactly,
I
yeah.
know what's right or
Exactly,
wrong.
yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
didn't really need an organization to tell me that. But
Exactly.
It's like, you know, like, just be, I don't know if we're spiritual or nothing, but, you know, just be a good person. Like,
Yeah, bro, yeah.
Like, the world's shitty enough. Like, don't
Exactly.
don't make it worse on someone. But
Exactly.
that struggle and all that shit you're going, it's just going to make it that much better when you
Yeah.
make it. Because your ass has got talent. You're
Yeah,
young.
appreciate
you're
it,
only
bro.
18 right now.
Yeah.
And you're fucking, yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
just keep at it, you know, because your shit's fucking dope.
Yeah. And what trips me out too is I have a homie back at home, and that fool's satanic, but he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. I've been meaning to tell that fool, like, hey, fool, aren't you supposed to be like mean and shit? But yeah, but I just trip out on certain shit like that.
Yeah, man, some of the nicest people you'll meet will be covering tattoos, not writing on walls.
Exactly, bro.
Most judgmental fucking pricks or fucking
Yeah, like,
or fucking going to church. You just never know.
Yeah, exactly.
There's good people and bad people everywhere.
And that's what I mean when I mean like that fool's satanic. Like that fool, you take him to church, they're gonna cry, bro. Like, they're gonna be like, what the heck is this guy doing here? It's with demons tatted all over.
Yeah, it should be the opposite. If they're true, they should be wanting to take
Exactly,
him and
bro.
try to help him
Yeah,
and
no,
show if
yeah.
that's their belief,
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, you know, embrace, you know, everyone.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
That's cool, man. So like, you guys crew, how many are you guys where are you KP like centered? Like, are you guys from like LA, the Valley, or where was it formed?
We're from the 818 Valley, San Fernando Valley.
Yeah.
Okay, what part of the Valley?
We're scattered.
We're scattered.
Like, where did it originate? That's
Oh, I think it was where's Ducky's at?
That's Panorama.
yeah, that's right there.
Panorama?
That's Panorama.
Yeah, Panorama then.
Yeah,
They said, I remember my main head always telling me stories about them running around there. And that was where they really did their dirt and hit up everywhere. And that's where like it really started.
Yeah.
But ever since then, everyone lives different places, hits up different places. Ooh, in the valley, you know. We try to go out there to LA, catch some pieces out there now and then too. But most of the time, it's closer in the valley.
Because you're living in LA right now. Are there any other members out there, or are you the only one in
I think there's a few. You know, I just they're like older. You know,
Okay.
just older. But yeah, I'm pretty much the only one out there right now.
So KP, what is like the main like meaning of that? Or like is there like, you know, the original one, or do you guys...
I think the original one is Known Psychos.
Yeah, I think it's Known Psychos.
Known Psychos. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like personally fucking crazy fucks, you know?
Yeah.
I put crazy fucks all the time, yeah.
Yeah, everyone has like their different
Yeah,
preferences in the
everyone's
crew.
Yeah.
But I think most is like Known Psychos.
Yeah. And you ever see yourself being in another crew too, or just you gonna stick with that one? Or?
Now, I think we're just gonna be this.
Just KP.
Just KP. Strictly KP.
Yeah. I really like how BAM crews stuff be coming out. I don't know, they have a really good, like, every time I see something from BAM crew, it's like, damn, you know?
It's taking you to a yard up here. They got some sick shit in there.
Yeah.
That crew I give a lot of respect to.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. Like, if it was like possible, maybe. But yeah, I think most of my loyalty is to KP for them having my back and shit.
Yeah.
Those are like family, most of them. Every now and then you'll have like a certain fool, but that's in every crew, you know.
You keep developing. I'm pretty sure they'd be happy to have you in there.
Yeah.
You got skills, and they got a lot of really talented artists.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
I give that crew a lot of respect.
Yeah, every time it's like you'll never see a toy in that shit. Never. And that's what I like.
That crew and REM are like pretty like one of my favorites right now to watch.
Yeah.
See their shit. What about you? Is there any like artists that like influenced you, or like people that you looked up to when you started your writing career?
My older brother.
But yeah, same mistake.
My older brother. He was the best. Hell yeah.
He's still the best, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think he stopped writing ever since he broke his leg.
I give it to him because he had balls, you know?
Yeah, that fool didn't take shit from nobody. Nobody.
I give him, that fool was a Billboard bandit. That's crazy.
So one of the things that I've been doing with this Graff report is just, you know, like writers that were, you know, fallen, unfortunately passed away before their time was up, just keep their memory alive.
Yeah.
I know you guys have a couple people like unfortunately that you know
Passed away.
chaos, you know, and there was
Yeah.
we were talking about your other homie that got shot in the stomach.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Rest in peace to Aang's.
Yeah, rest in peace, Chaos. That
Rest
fool
in
was
peace
cool
to
as
Chaos
fuck.
too.
Chaos and anybody else or
Yeah.
want to say say anything about those guys or
Well,
how you know them or
well, Aang's, I grew up with him because of my older brother. They were they were really close. So when I was growing up in the street, he would always look out for me because he was there too, you know. And some shit happened between him and some other guy, and he got popped one time in the abdomen. He passed away. He passed away.
Yeah.
And the homie Chaos too. He got shot and passed away too. We just recently went to his funeral.
Yeah. Chaos was real, man. Ever since like when we paid it with him, like he always kept the G, kept the solid 100. He was never one of those fools to be like sneak dissing and shit.
Yeah, straight up, he'll tell you to your face.
Yeah.
it's just a shame, man. He was young too, you know. It's like
Yeah.
I hate to see like the violence everybody sees. That's why like anytime like I've had people I'm not even from their crew, but like they'll know that I know someone and they'll come just hey, like can you just shoot this message? Because I know like I'm not gonna inflame the situation.
Yeah.
Because I generally push the line of like let's try to like work this out. Like, cause it's like there's no need for more violence. Like I've lost a lot of people in my life like through violence and drug overdoses, and it's just like. Is it really necessary? Like if that's like your motive to go out there and have beef like that, it's like put on a hood.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this is graffiti. I'm about the art and the culture,
yeah, exactly.
not the bullshit.
Like to me, like the most for graffers to do is to throw hands 1-on-1, and that's it. To me, if it does come to the point of violence, and like you have to do that, then that's the most you should do. If you're stabbing, you're shooting people, like what are you doing, bro? Like it's our respect, like manhood. Like if I have a piece going on and it's a badass fucking piece and you're gonna come and you're gonna do some throwy that is not even filled in correctly, I'm gonna get upset, and I'm gonna say either you're gonna run me some paint or we're gonna get down. And that's just me personally. Like I don't like taking shit, and especially like because if you do it once, they're gonna do it again. So I like to call it at least to their attention. And I'm not like saying, oh, go out here and try to fight somebody. Like everyone knows Graff rules. They know what it is. Like at the end of the day, like it's an unspoken rule, Like everyone knows you're not supposed to go over shit you don't burn. So if you have like intentions to do that and shit, like you're already wrong. Look for some guidance. But yeah, that's like the most it should come to, to me personally.
Yeah, that's why like I was talking to this other OG. We're gonna do an interview, Mission 1987, and just because we feel like there's a lot of like younger cats that just haven't been schooled like by the OGs, like they're just like not getting like the basics down, like the simple shit, like even like throws over tag, like just like this, the work your way up. It's just
exactly.
Like what you should and what you shouldn't write on. Like don't be writing on fucking churches and schools. Like just like that's like
it's like
train yard. You respect the yard.
Exactly.
Yourself. Don't write on the fucking engines. Cover the Don't cover the numbers. Cover them with tape if you're gonna do it and pull it off. So the numbers don't get fucked with.
It's like
this is off the workers and then it burns the scene for everyone.
Exactly, bro. It's like unspoken rules that should be spoken of, honestly. But it's like like you say, like young ones need guidance, and I feel like there's a big gap in younger fools and older fools nowadays, and you rarely get to see like the connection between them. Nowadays you'll just have like young ass fools with old ass fools. You rarely see like, oh, you have to do this and this though. They'll never be like explaining you have the rules and shit.
Well, what I like to explain to youngsters like is this. Even though there's just unset rules, those rules are not gonna protect you. Like if like they think like, oh, they're gonna go do it through, like there are some people that don't do bombs, they don't do pieces. Like I like to just show them this video that Aloy from MSK did and SKA on YouTube, and I go to minute 8 right here. He's gonna tell you. He refers to Brock 77. He's like, this guy doesn't do that, but it's like if you go over his shit, he's gonna fucking knock your teeth out, And I had a friend like that. He's like, he didn't do all that crazy shit, so it's like those are his letters, you know, like, and it's
Yep.
like, some folks think like, oh, I'm gonna go, dude, there's some people you shouldn't go over no matter what, like, go find another spot. Like, I always tell people, like, if the whole wall's filled up, then maybe you do that, but like, if there's other spots, it's just generally smarter not to do it, because you do that to the wrong person, whether there are like unsaid or written rules, you might get fucked up.
Exactly.
You
It's
know,
like, and that's another thing is like, you're never gonna be 100%. Like, you always be on your 10 toes, always have something for yourself. If you're gonna do something, do it correctly. Like, but
yeah, I had a homie, man. That fool would, like, he would just wait for somebody. He's like, he was not a great writer by any means, but he's just like most folks. He's like, I wish a motherfucker would.
And that's literally my brother. Like, fuck, man, you touch his letters, you just like touching his dick, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, that fool. And I feel like a lot of that comes from him. Like, seeing how he would fuck people up. It was like an example for me, you know? So I don't like when people touch my character or my letters. Especially because, like, I do a nice character. I do a good job, I think. I like to think. Then you're going to come and do a tag over me.
One thing I always say is, like, you know, what people don't understand is, like, when kids are out there, or someone goes out there and puts something on a wall and then it gets capped, it's like, we're all fucking risking our freedom to go put that on the wall. We're taking the time, you know, like, I've been shot at, I've been fucking arrested, gone, you know. So every time I'm out there doing it, putting my name up there, I'm putting those risks out there, you know, my money, my time, my health.
Exactly, bro.
Excuse me.
You're good.
But you know, like, it's just like, and then it's kind of like just disrespecting like people's whole effort, you know.
Exactly,
like,
bro.
If there's other spots, go get another spot. I mean, if it's filled up, like, if the yard's filled up, the wall's filled up. So there you go. Go to those rules or whatever. But don't just go take this full shit because you're better than him and you want that spot when there's like other spots on each side. You know, that's a big thing to me. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, just respect. You know.
Yeah, it comes down to how you hold yourself, how you talk to people.
Yeah. You know, I was very impressed, man. Like, would have never guessed you were that age when I talk to you. You know, so
I mean, like I'm saying, like,
we're friends. Look at that shit.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like my brothers always told me, like, if you're gonna, like, you gotta be respectful. They always taught me how it was growing up, and not just my brothers. Like, I used to kick it around a lot of gangs too, and they always taught me politics and how to do stuff correctly and how to come correct, and how to not escalate what doesn't need to be escalated. Especially after I got shot, I realized, like, don't escalate what doesn't have to be escalated.
Exactly.
If you could crush it, crush it. You know, if you're beefing with someone, why are you gonna go waste paint? You're gonna waste time. They're gonna come back. They're gonna cap the same spot. It's like it's useless for the both of you. It doesn't work for either of you. Like, go separate ways. Like, catch different yards. Like, there's no reason to be fucking going over each other back and forth.
One thing with a crew too is, like, when there's like a problem, usually it's not that person that's gonna catch it. Like, so like, if that situation would have escalated, and it's gonna be probably one of my little homies that goes and gets caught slipping, you know. It's like the fool that's even started all this bullshit doesn't ever like deal
exactly
with it, you know. So it's like, it's better not to, though, you know.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you guys have to say about, like, the whole Graff community, culture, or anything you want to speak on?
Shit. Nah, not much.
Not much, honestly.
Not much, honestly.
What about some shout outs? You got any shout outs to any homies, any crews?
Let me see. Shout out to the homie SPAZ. You know, all the homies from KP, R-Tech, you know, Somer, Cross.
R-Tech be getting up for us.
You know, all the homies.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Burns.
Shout out Burns from D4G, you know. The boy.
Yeah.
That's it. Shout out my big brother, you know. Shout out.
We're gonna try to get him back in the game.
Yeah. Try to get him back over here.
Yeah, he does. Got to take care of business. But we won't take him to no hot boys, no more billboards. We're in chill train yards, fucking tunnels. That's what I like hitting. I like hitting chill shit. I'm not too much of like a hot boy. I mean, I'm a hot boy, but like, well, I'm a retired hot boy. Like, I used to got up on the you know how Lowe's has a bunch of like pallets right there in front. So I would climb up on all the pallets, climb up to the roof, and I would just be hitting right in front of the Lowe's, right in front of the cameras and everything. That's just crazy. But honestly, like, I don't think it's worth your freedom like that. I wouldn't risk it. Other people would. That's you do you. I'm not gonna fucking risk it. I'd rather keep painting.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I remember this time, like, me and my boy, Pirate, actually, we were down in fucking doing mass rollers and bombs. We were down, spending all day at the fucking yard.
Yeah.
I had more fun on that 30-minute ride home catching tags on the freeway. That's just like the shit I love to do. I love this fucking tag.
Yeah,
and shit,
and then
like, pull over the fucking car and and just catch tags or fuck whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, that 30 minutes was more fun than the whole fucking 8 hours I spent at the yard. Fucking doing all this other bullshit.
I mean, to me, like, everyone has their preferences, you know? Like, if you're a hot boy, you're a hot boy. And me personally, like, I like taking my time with my shit. So I would probably enjoy more of those 8 hours at the spot than...
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get to their patience, you know. Yeah. Cases for pending in on with them.
Yeah, it'll probably be a little safer.
Yeah, so now I'm just gonna chill the fuck out a little bit.
For sure.
I say that, but then what it
You're like, fuck, you know what? Hey, you guys want to catch a spot on the way home?
Hey, we did it on the way here, right?
Right?
We didn't expect it, right? We were on the way here.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I was like, hell yeah, bro, you painted us out and shit.
Go,
Yeah, appreciate it.
On the way home, too. We're gonna find another spot.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, I just want to say, you know, thanks for coming through and
fucking, appreciate you having
real cool to meet you in person. You know, we chopped it all out, and you know, and you too. That's crazy. I didn't even know you guys were brothers at first. He's like, hey, my brother. So I just figured like crewmate, like, oh, my brother. You know,
everyone thinks that.
And then I seen you guys, and you're all, you said you're all dark as fuck. Like, white as fuck.
Yeah, you're like the yin yang.
I fuck with you guys, and I appreciate it. You know, I had a good time. So,
yeah, hell yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right.
Yeah.